Hello, folks. Welcome back. Today we're doing the Wednesday, April 2nd New York Times crossword. Yeah, so I missed April 1st yesterday. I missed I wish I did the Tuesday on camera recorded because that was a fun one. And that was a fun one as soon as you realize that some of the letters, if you haven't done it yet, well, it is Wednesday. Some of the letters that they give you are not correct, they are misleading. Anyways, so that was a fun one. But, I guess we're just gonna do the Wednesday. It's April 2nd. You know what that means. TFT set 14 is out. Probably don't care, but big news for someone like me. Instrument depicted in this young flautist painting. I'm guessing a flute. Would that be so much to ask for? Otherwise, we just have to go oboe because that's the most popular instrument in the New York Times. Threat to a king. Could be like a check or something, like a rook, perhaps. Like, are we talking chess here? Pawn, pawn and rook. Are those the only four-letter chess pieces? Yeah, I don't know though. I don't love it that much. So, join up with, join up with at church. Join up with. I don't know. I don't go to church, so I wouldn't know. Something that's often clicked. Yeah, we'll come back to that. Scout camp craft. I mean, we'll come back to that too. But I mean, Girl Scouts have sashes. Boy Scouts have badges. Are those? Do you craft those yourself? I don't know. Kerchak or Kala in Disney's Tarzan. These are both apes, probably. They're both gorillas. Apes, which are noticeably different from monkeys, by the way. The way I was told to distinguish is through the tail. Monkeys have tails, apes don't. I respect apes, I disrespect monkeys. Sweet. Could be like neat, nice, awesome, that sort of thing. Frame, apron, molding. Apron. Apron. I'm not seeing. Is this like some sort of New York Times connections-ish sort of thing? Also, I don't understand why we have these two clues highlighted. So we'll see. We'll see. Maker of the world's largest quantum computer. Not too sure. Put on TV again could be to re-air. Tulsi Gabbard is the first Hindu member of Congress. Something like that. Like some photos of yesteryear. In sepia tone. Maybe it's sepia toned. Actually, could it be? I mean, I'm just putting it in for the cinema. I don't know if that's right. AO, I'm starting to. Well, ciao could be hello and goodbye in Italian or something, right? Sepia tone. Now that would be a snipe. Okay, Pan's partner. We talking Pan's cake in Taiwan? They make pineapple cakes. Local bakery, they're really good. Pan's partner. Oh, it's Peter Pan and someone else because it's Pan's. Does that make a difference? Oh, maybe it's pots. Maybe it's just pots and pans. Trick-taking card game could be like hearts, right? Licks. Could it be hearts? I mean, excuse me. I didn't read this clue actually. To go out with a bang, or a hint to these. Toned something. I don't know. I'm gonna say hearts. I'm not too sure about that one. It could be some. It could be. There's a lot of trick-based card games that I can't remember the names of right now. Clairvoyant could be like a psychic or something. Nutritional fig might be the recommended daily amount. Is this IRA or IRA flat out? Yeah, sure. I don't know. Collected Hot Wheels. Could it be like drag raced? I don't know. Because when you drag race, your tires get hot, right? Or did F1 tell me nothing? I mean, F1 is like actual Formula 1 racing, but I'm assuming tires behave in the same way whether you're on a Formula 1 track or the regular road. Brew that generally has a higher than usual alcohol content. Something beer. Soft mattress topper. Something pad. And a forest denizen. Maybe it's an ent, a tree ent. Get a closer shot. Could be to zoom in or something. Andre Agassi is the tennis player. Try to win could be to vie for victory, maybe? V for victory. Wetland creature. Like a gnat? I don't know. Threat to a king. Dark wizard. Okay. It's not gonna be drag raced. I like that though. I mean, sepia toned, if that's right, that was a good snipe. Drag raced, not so much. This is gonna be a warlock, a dark wizard. Romans. The only word that I can think of right now is like apostle, but I don't really think that. I don't know if that makes sense. Was Romans like one of the apostles? I don't know. Transferred at death. Something. So I'm starting to think that join up at church, you could get wed at a church. Maybe it's just wed. Join up. Transferred at death. Derised, ends in ed, past tense, something like that. Licks could say, licks say could be like gets. What is that thing he says in The Outsiders? Licking your gets, getting your licks. It's not about getting your licks, it's about licking your gets. I mean, that's pretty sexy if you ask me. But also ad block, thank you. Kind of ironic that ad block popped up when I guess it became the very thing it swore to destroy. Anyways, the rap star who called himself Machiavelli, that's Tupac. That's my guy Tupac. Hail Mary. Great song. Credited to Machiavelli. Sensei school could be a dojo. Doesn't stick around. Oh, sorry. Didn't stick around. Could be to leave. Like left. Ran, maybe. Clairvoyant. Oracle. Yeah, we're going to say ran. What is this? Collected Hot Wheels. Something jacked. Car jacked. Hot Wheels. If a car is hot, that means it's been stolen. Yeah. GTA style. Carjacked. That's a good one. That's a good one. Sepia toned, carjacked. Rocket Raccoon is 2 C's, 2 O's, not 1 C, 3 O's. Rocket Raccoon is from Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, one of the, probably, in my opinion, the best Guardians of the Galaxy movie. New Deal program. CC something? I don't know. Acupressure and bunk. Bunk, like to sleep, or like to debunk a myth. Rob, something like that. Issue from a government agency could be something on, could be atop. Groundskeeper. Okay, let's keep going here. Something hang time. Parmesan shelf. Maybe that's like Asiago. Cleans vigorously could be to scrub. Absolutely chew out. It could be a number of things. What the glass slipper was on Cinderella's foot, it was a perfect fit, not a perfect butt. Sit on one's hands could be to like idle. Sits on one's hands, that actually fits. Seethes could be to stew or to like be silently sort of like be angry. Yeah, so that's gonna be CC's. Condé Nast Women's Magazine. I don't know. Groovy without. Armchair athlete. Knighted one named Rockstar. Sir something. Not too sure. Bono? Am I crazy? Approximate weight of the Liberty Bell? Like 1 ton, maybe? Ring or rink? Beethoven's birthplace, not too sure. At least not sure enough to put anything. Broke bread could be to share or like eat. Newsman Chuck, I have no clue. What's the catch? Maybe it's like fish or something. I don't know. But let's go back here because we missed a bunch. Took a hit. Started a long distance call in bygone days. Bill something. Bill Nye, probably not, but like I mean like Bill, like the verb, not the name. Controller. Be a gamer. Gamer controls the controller. Who controls the controller? Who therapizes the therapist? I think that this has got to be not to worry. Not to worry. Maybe it's not Scrubs. Goofball? Is that like a buffoon? NBA hair time. NBA air time, not hair time. Yeah, I think, I mean, buffoon and goofball aren't exactly the same thing in my head. Goofball has positive connotations, buffoon has negative connotations, but, I mean, close enough, I guess. Huffington of the Huffington Post, no clue. Condé Nast Women's Magazine, I still don't know. Cleans vigorously, could be still like scours. Could be still scours. See one down. Okay, what was this again? Go out with a bang. We got toned, jacked, fit. Okay, so it's got to be something like athletic or like gym bro bod. I don't know. Steak and eggs, anyone? Steak and eggs with some kiwi and avocado and orange slices on a cutting board, on a wooden cutting board to be more specific. To go out with a bang. Maybe it's not an oboe. But what's another like flute-like instrument that would fit? That's 4 letters. To go out with a bang. Not thinking of it yet. Unfortunately. Receded could be to ebb. Like some tables and trips. Roulette table. Yeah, I don't know. Org that sees a World Cup. It's got to be FIFA. I mean, I'm pretty sure FIBA, like basketball or something, also has a World Cup, right? Pronto could be stat. Now, I need that yesterday. Packed house letters. Standing room only, perhaps. Airsoft gun ammo. I guess it wouldn't make sense for it to be like Nerf bullets or whatever. BBs. I mean, are airsoft guns like BB guns? I'm guessing this is Chuck Todd or Todd Chuck. I don't know. These are both arenas. Armchair athlete is a sports buff. I mean, a lot of sports buff also are like actual athletes. So like, I don't know if that's fully accurate, but we're talking round tables. We're talking round trips. Makes total sense. To see this to boil. Yeah. And Self is the women's magazine, sure. Groovy without. I don't know. I'm gonna put Bono. Maybe I'm not going crazy. Maybe that's right. Beethoven's birthplace. I'm guessing this has got to be BBs as the ammo. So what's the catch? Maybe it's a snag. Something strong. Go out with a bang. Something strong. I don't know. It sounds like vaguely familiar, but I can't think of it. Groovy without. It's far out, man. Far out. And Ariana Huffington, I'm guessing. Bon. Beethoven's birthplace. What is like a city that even fits here? Born? Boone? Is it like a I don't know where Beethoven's from, I'm not gonna lie. If that's not clear. Okay, so what's another word for like buff or jacked or toned or fit? You could be yoked. You could be freaking shredded, dude. I don't know. Start a long distance call. What was this? It's something beer. The quantum computer thing is throwing me. Sweet. Maybe this is neat. I don't know. Maybe this is something that's often clicked, like a button, a mouse, a remote. You can also click your tongue. What is this? Scout Campcraft. Chow feels right. Andre's got to be right. Vi, I'm not too sure about. So we can take that out in case it's misleading us. Scout Campcraft. You make s'mores. You make a tent. Could you pitch a tent? Frame apron molding. And what is this? Maybe it's apostle like that, and this is derised. Devised? Demised. Could be. Demise means death. Wetland creature, I still don't know. I don't know what this is. One thing I've learned is to not just put in random guesses that sound right. Well, also, I mean, that's not even true, because another thing I've learned is to do exactly that. So, to be fair, I don't know. Licks. Maybe it's wets, like you lick an envelope, or sorry, you lick a stamp to wet it and to stick it to the back of an envelope or something. So, these could all be wind. Get a closer shot. Frame, apron, molding. Is this gonna be wind? Ooh, okay. What else do we have? Oh, means of fiscal savings. Did I even read this one? Like budgeting? To budget something? What's this? Reg? Sure. New Deal program. Budget cut. Oh, to be cut is to be fit. So CCC. Chinese Communist Community, or that's CCP. Okay, CCC is clear. That's all good. To bunk is to rot. Okay, sure. Start a long distance call in bygone days. Dial 1. Okay, I'm too, I guess, Gen Z for that. And I personally identify more with the millennials. Let's just be clear. But I guess I'm too Gen Z to know to dial 1. I wasn't doing long distance calls myself, I guess, at that age. Took a hit could be to used pot, like took a hit of like a bong or something. Sure. Groundskeeper. Absolutely true. It could be to ream. Barista, the coffee grounds, and it is gonna be a ton. Okay, that all feels good. I still am not sure what this city is gonna be, but we'll come back to it. So to be cut, to be buff, to be fit, to be jacked, to be toned, to be something. Okay, you already know in the thumbnail we're putting the muscle emoji. What is a soft mattress topper? I even had one, but I thought it was just called a mattress topper, like a foam pad. Okay, we're taking this out. Maybe it's foam pad. What could this instrument possibly be? Something that's often clicked, and I guess this has got to be IBM. Makes total sense. Something strong. To go out with a bang. To finish strong. Okay, so what is a fife? I don't even know if that's how you say that. Something that's often clicked. Do you click iron? Maybe it's not foam, or maybe it's not ent. Now that finish strong actually makes sense. I'm starting to think that this could be something else. What is it that Okay, that's not really helpful, because I think this could be like an IPA, right? Don't IPAs or a dark beer usually has higher alcohol content? I don't know. Maybe it's foam pad. Maybe it's like an Irish beer. Maybe it's an IPA. Do you click an iPod? I mean, no one even uses iPods anymore, right? So probably not. Okay, on second thought, I actually like this. So I just don't know what this is. Oops. Air beer, or beer, air beer. Is it ale beer? Island. A foam pad makes sense to me. Excuse me. Ear's a little itchy. To get a closer shot, it's not to zoom in. It's to like move closer in. Scout camp craft. What else do you craft at camp? A canoe? I mean, I wouldn't really trust my young kids to craft a canoe and then go in it. But it is like a ship craft that you enter as a Girl Scout or Boy Scout potentially. So I'm gonna put that for now. A wetland creature, huh? I feel like we've seen this clue so many times, and I'm still not really getting it. Maybe it's not E blank T. Try to win could be to compete. I don't know, to get a closer shot. Are these like wisdom something? Wisdom? And a threat to a king. It'd be like a coup. Could it be pawn? It could be pan in. Try to win. It could be to woo. Okay, try to win over someone romantically. We're cooking. A newt could be the wetland creature. Yeah, like the little salamander thing. I don't know if they're actually related, but could be. Window trim. To be trim is to be like athletic and like built, I guess. Window trim. So I guess yoked isn't in here. There's nothing to do with eggs, I suppose. Okay, so frame, apron, molding. Those are all window trims. Epistle. I don't really know how to say that, but I guess that makes sense. What are we missing now? I'm guessing this is fife, and I'm guessing this is, I don't know. I mean, Bond makes sense. Buffoon. Maybe it's not. Okay, so I think this is gonna be where we're. Arianga? Like, I don't really know if that's going to be like I mean, no disrespect, but like this is probably the most common name I can think of. But also, like, this isn't a city. Maybe it's not BB's. I don't know. I feel like fife is something. Or maybe I'm getting confused with like Pied Piper. Like that, but that's a. What is the Pied Piper play? Isn't it? It's a flute, right? I don't know if there's maybe another name for it. Oh, but this beer also doesn't make any sense. Unless it is fife and it is like IPA. What's an ire beer? Ice beer. An icon. You click an icon. Okay, we're gonna put that back. It is Ariana. Okay. What is? I just couldn't. For some reason I was like the only word that is I_ON is iron. Ice beer makes total sense. Okay, so that okay. Fife. Fife is also a word for flute, I suppose. That's a good one. That's a good one to know. Carjacked, probably my favorite clue in this puzzle. Finish strong. Probably could have gotten that earlier if we weren't so misled by oboe. I mean, obviously it's not... Okay, listen. Just hear me out. Obviously, young flautist is going to be someone playing like the flute. But given how much the New York Times crossword is obsessed with the 4-letter instrument oboe, I had to at least put it in as like an initial guess. I knew it didn't make sense. Okay, here's going back to like what I said about putting in answers that don't make sense but kind of do. Yeah, so sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. Sepia toned, I have to say that was a pretty good one. That's gotta be in the highlight reel. But anyways, honestly, that's a lot of synonyms for, like, I guess, athletically strong. So props to you, Daniel Bodily. Fun puzzle. I had a good time. Hope you did too. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I said that twice, and I'll see you for the next one.